About 15 seconds.
Hi everyone. So good to see you. My goodness gracious morning and welcome everybody to the NyanCave. My name is Tom. This guy over here is Clay. And today we're playing some Ace Attorney. Oh, hi there, Sheena. I don't care, Mr. Madeline says.
Hey, Lily, how are you?
Hey, Taya's up in this thing. Stop staring at me.
Stop staring into my soul.
Japes, I say, japes.
Japes.
Yeah,
it's funny. I don't think we're gonna get Gant on the stand just yet.
Don't think
But
so?
soon, though. I have a feeling or two, an inkling.
I feel like he's coming.
It's actually Marshall time today. We should just call everyone Bambinas.
Oh,
and
Bambinas.
Bellas and
Hey, Bambina, Bella,
all this stuff. Hey, Tomo, what up? You have you actually have off today.
Well,
Having
congrats.
off today is good.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Cyril, what up? It's a bit of a while since I was here. Ah, it's been that long.
All right, come back.
Hey,
Also-
Tasso kicking up. It's Gant time.
It's good time.
It's Gant time.
I don't
Hola, Bambina.
Hola,
I definitely
Bambinos.
pick someone. I pick Jake as someone who hits the hard R.
The hard R.
Sorry, the hard H.
Hard H's. There you go.
Yeah.
Hola.
The hard R is a whole different thing.
That's what I was
I don't think he hits the hard R.
No
one should do the hard R, actually.
do the hard R.
No.
Oh God. How did we end up here?
Clay. Hard R. It's gonna be a stream. I'm quite sick. The hard R is a very, very different thing. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Hard R.
No. The hard H's.
Hard H.
The holas.
Hola.
Hombres. Oh God.
I'm not liable to stream today.
No. Let's go through here. You got some Lana. Got your Lana voice ready?
I guess
Lana.
that's a bit reaction event. Damn. Good point, Silver Goddess.
Not my Christian stream.
What
Oh,
about the hard D?
crash.
That is something. That is.
No, do it on your phone.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, typical viewer. What's happening? Reaction event. We're getting that reaction event. I'm gonna get me 75 flowers. If you are not already in Discord, get yourself over to Discord. Join our community there that rocks out. And then every stream, put up a little reaction event. Get yourself 75 free flowers, and then immediately gamble them away because we have serious gambling problems. Is it up yet? I need that reaction event. Yes. Nice.
there it is.
Wow.
There it
Immediately 15 people.
Easy.
GD trying to get the quick GD in there. Didn't
Easy.
work out. Wow. 21. That was a fast 21. All right. Good. Okay. Ready to do this thing? Click through. Let's flip. Let's flop. Oh, music has stopped. You got to click now. Dramatic pause.
Oh my God, Lana's so serious. I can't be this serious this morning.
So serious. Woo. Okay.
There's no stopping you. Yes, there, Mr. Wright. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey, Sally.
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. Woo! Wait, but if she, so if she already knew, is she like accepting her own punishment then?
Yeah. It seems like she's trying to fall on her sword. Trying to play Sudoku, if you will. And
you need a nice stand.
yeah.
To fall on one's own
Yes,
sword.
yes.
They don't stand on their own.
No.
No.
And she's protecting somebody.
I haven't figured anything out. I just go forward. I have one gear and it's go.
Lana, you're the one who knows everything. You're the one who knows everything. That's such a like, who, me? You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you.
Protect? I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
Ooh, ouch. How can you be so cold?
Oh, Emma.
Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
I trust you, Emma. Don't leave me, Emma.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. oh, Gumshoe.
Wacky old Gumshoe. Kicking the door in.
Hey, I hope I'm not interrupting anything over here.
Clogged your toilet.
Oh, yeah. A real unfortunate situation that happened. Never tried 2-ply before. Oh, I guess I am. I'll come back later.
Oh. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Huh?
Oh, and then he slowly comes in. Got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run around all around on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals. Depends on whose funeral.
Oh. Do you think Ronald McDonald's funeral will be like a really happy time? Do you think they'd serve McDonald's?
No, I feel like that. You know those creepy benches with Ronald McDonald where he's like touching you?
Oh my God, no! They wouldn't have that.
Are you sure?
Would they? Why are we talking about Ronald McDonald's funeral right now?
Let's go out of here. Hey, Phoenix Wright, what's happening?
Sorry, Detective. Oh God.
You better be, pal.
Hey,
I didn't see you there.
Hey.
Oh God. It's NyanCave in a nutshell. It's really, really funny. Who did that? Melman. I didn't see you there, prosecutor Sky.
Sad clown music.
Sad clown music.
Sad clown music sound like, I don't know why, but the concept of it is so funny to me right now.
No.
That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked?
Oh, you mean this, right? Oh, why?
My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request. My name?
Oh, that makes sense. Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Should I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need by noon to talk about crazy.
Crazy! He's got that crazy look in his eyes. The SL9 incident.
But Lana, that's...
I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them.
I can't believe you, the chief prosecutor, was a witness in that case.
Yeah, it's really all in the family in these things.
But no, she was a witness in that last one. So this is probably her paying penance.
I'm just saying, like, with the DL6.
Yeah.
Right. It was just all in the family and stuff, and now with the SL9 and this, it's just all in the family. So yeah, there was really no one outside the justice system that was involved in that case. Period.
No. And then they killed a man.
Yeah. This guy was a witness. The worst part about all this is that Gumshoe went and got them, yet Lana got the credit for it. I know she asked for them, but Gumshoe totally got them.
It's like Gumshoe's like, oh God, I had to go around all day for these. Thank you. Here you go.
Thanks, Lana.
But I bought the big salad.
Shoo, Gumshoe. Shoo. Read the file.
Gumshoe. Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders.
Oh my God. Like, strangely delicious, but really you don't want anything to do with them.
No. Oh, what? No, brought you your stuff, you're gonna ignore me?
Emma, but why? Why is your name here? Really all in the family. Really all in the family.
What? My name's there? I don't know, unless...
She was the chief forensics on that file.
As an infant.
A horrible accident happened and caused her to lose her age.
Oh my god.
Mike, we've never had this much evidence. Like, there's 3 fucking pages of evidence.
Well, and we're on our 4th.
Yeah.
Right,
Things are getting real.
Okay,
The dark killings. Oh my god.
Files from the dark
So
killing
edgy.
solved 2 years ago. Touch to check. Button details.
Closed. Perpetrator, Joe Dark.
Ooh.
Of course he'd be responsible for dark killing. What was their first clue?
Yeah.
Serial murder. Sentence. Death. Victims. Oh my god. Oh, I thought those were at symbols. I was like, Jesus fuck. Okay.
Neil
At
Marshall.
Edward Jones. At Jason Knight. At Edith Kirby. They fucking killed Kirby. Oh my god. I didn't know his first name was Edith either. I would have never guessed. Nintendo lore for you.
There you go.
Rachel Moss. Rachel.
Rachel
Actually. That's Rachel.
Moss.
That's Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel Moss. Jeb Bates. Oh, fucking Jeb. Never had a chance. Was Jeb the one who was like, please clap?
Yes.
Jeb is dead, everyone. Please
Oh
clap.
god.
Please laugh.
No. Please mourn.
Oh.
Please mourn.
Please laugh.
we were just talking about funerals that people would laugh at.
Oh, yeah.
Not that one. That would be very sad.
Jeb tried so hard. He got so far.
In the end, it didn't even matter.
Neil Marshall. Oh shit.
I know,
that's the one right there that matters. Oh no.
But does it?
Oh fuck.
Jake Marshall.
Jake Marshall.
Oh,
Yeah,
el brother.
He's a brother.
It's a hermano. It's a hermano. Oh my god. Marshall, I am your father. That was not.
Nah, Jeb's got to be more important. Well, I mean, Ginger, you can debate me on that, but I think.
But
Jeb
he's the master.
Jeb was the master. Jeb was actually
the master.
No. Jeb actually had a really great butler. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, he called him Master Bates. Former. Jeb had a butler. Sean! You forgot about Aaron.
Dude, Aaron. Oh god.
Ooh.
Miles Edgeworth. Oh no. Oh,
Emma was a witness too.
No.
Oh, no.
Sold 8.
Jeb ate it. Ah, nasty cry boy out here with the quality memes.
Oh
Nice.
god.
Nice. Executive investigators Damon Gant and Lana Skye.
Why is my name
Head
here?
investigators Bruce Goodman.
What?
Investigators Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. Oh, interesting. You know what's interesting about this is that Bruce remained a detective after the whole thing, and Jake and Angel kind of got
fired. Oh, but he was a head. Oh,
right. I know. If he was the head, he should have bared more responsibility. In my common sense of this, but somehow he managed to keep his title. Although he did end up fucking dead, so maybe that's karmic justice.
There you go.
But anyways,
that's the end of it. Okay, let's go.
Death.
Wait, can we? No, we can't examine any harder than we already are, right?
No.
Okay, let's get out of here.
No,
Let's get out of
we're
here.
not updating.
We haven't even got into the court today. This is gonna be a long stream, folks. No, it couldn't be. Lana, the SL9 incident. Is that?
That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings.
Have we heard of this before?
No. I mean, we knew it was a serial murder case, but we didn't know it was the Joe Dark killings.
The Joe Dark? No. Lana! It's over with. No.
Oh, no. Emma, wait. She ran away.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere.
Oh, come on,
I
Gumshoe.
really gotta go. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here.
Oh, guys. Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. I'd better take a good look at this file. Oh, we did. Oh shit, we don't have Emma? Well,
wow.
Good stream,
we could yeah, I know we could have done that. We could have gone that far.
I think we didn't have two.
You cowards! Avocowards. I'm not your buddy, pal.
The E's just for style? You don't
Maybe.
pronounce it, really?
You've been saying dark. You've been saying dark, haven't you? The dark killing.
The Joe Darkay.
Oh, you've been.
Oh
saying...
no. Ahe's talking about Emma. It's actually Ma. Yeah.
Oh.
Who would have known? Who'd have guessed?
Well, how many streams have we done? Why are you making us look a
it's
fool?
Not February.
No.
February.
Yeah. You gotta
February.
Gotta pronounce the hard R's in those. February.
Why the hard R? God damn it, Clay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Tricked.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Let's go.
That's why Gumshoe left.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God, what are these? I'm in this stream. This is not the stream I want to be in.
Sorry, pal. I'm out.
All right, pal. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
It's almost like someone said to go a little further last stream. Well, Mr. Madeline. All right. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. No way to prove that.
Sup?
Pocky G?
Today's stream is sponsored by the Hard.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not endorsed by.
I loved Sky Williams' video on that.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Okay.
No,
when the whole PewDiePie controversy happened.
Oh my God! Yeah.
He had a list of people who used the hard R, and it was like 13-year-olds on Xbox Live, racists. And he's like crying as he writes PewDiePie's name on. It's really good. It's really good. There were other people on that list. There was someone else. It was good.
So cool.
I know. The 13-year-olds who use Xbox Live was the one that killed me, though. I'll never forget that. This is true.
Oh my God. Not my Christian stream. To land.
Yeah, Sky Williams is a treasure. Absolutely.
We met him, right?
We had the pleasure.
Yeah. Oh my! He was better in person than you ever could have imagined.
Yeah.
Stories we just can't tell.
He explained the
the streaming life.
The streaming life. He also explained who Philip DeFranco is.
Oh yeah.
Philip DeFranco and Sky Williams comes up. It's like, do you know who the fuck you're talking to right now? I'm like, yes, I'm very aware.
Very aware.
Well, let me explain to you anyway. Okay.
Gotta be one of my favorite YouTubers that I'm talking to.
Yeah, it was good. Did he hit you with the hard R? It was actually before all of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. Okay.
I like to think he would have, though.
Woo! Okay. Let's go. Let's do this thing.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lorna Sky. Ma didn't come back. Oh wait, there's a hard E on that.
Oh God. There you go. This is you still.
Allow me to call the next witness instead. Hey,
Tasso!
Well, Tom's dead. Don't die me, Clay. I still need you for Monster Hunter. Absolutely. Speaking of things after stream, we have an anime watch happening after stream. So make sure to tune in and hang out in Discord. It'll be good.
We're watching Darling in the Franxx. We're watching
Darling in the Franxx.
Oh, so good.
Citrus. And Nanatsu no Taizai are 7 deadly sins.
Thank
right
you.
after.
Thank you.
7 deadly sins. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime. I can't hear myself at all. Fine. Witness, please state your name and occupation. I get so excited when this happens because I just never know what's going to happen. I thought that they would never say their name and profession, and then someone actually did.
Yeah.
And now I'm all thrown for a loop. So now I'm back to sitting on the literal edge of my seat.
You're the Edgeworth of your seat? Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man saving you. Same as you, wandering the trails of civilization.
I can't hear you for some reason.
My mic was a little too low. Actually, is it muted?
Nope, no, you're good. No, you're good. Oh, now you're muted. Now you're muted. Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections when needed. Yes, we get it. Oh, I know. You're a patrolman.
That's my name. If you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind call it out.
I love how he dropped the hard E on enough.
Yeah.
To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind. I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before.
Lame. Bad, Phoenix. Not a good joke. Not a good joke. We know good jokes. We never made one, but we know them when we see them.
Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day the crime took place. Is this correct?
According to the papers, partner.
What do you mean?
A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert's hands. No paper can sum it up. Look here!
Maybe it's best we get on with this quickly. Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In plain old English. English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Thou must. Why are you talking like that? You said old English.
Thou must.
Thou must. Thou can thy.
Whomst have made that joke? I'm not your hombre, partner.
All right. My job was to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard. They said it was supposed to make my rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style.
I'd like you to do work. Nah, that ain't my style. All right. Can't argue with that, I guess.
Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon the time it went down. A street side? I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time to hit the trail. I can? Okay, now I can.
I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. Me neither. Thou doth not want these hands. Oh, casually sinning. Thou doth not want these hands. Best to back off, partner.
I can't say I care for your beard, sir.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems?
I mean the security cameras and the AID card reader.
The AI reader?
The AI card reader.
Yeah, that rolls out in Android.
Mm-hmm. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those.
I feel like he's using that word wrong.
Cattle prod.
Yes, well, what about the fingerprint-activated locks on the evidence lockers?
Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those?
He's not being very helpful. He is not that good with machines or following orders.
Everyone's got their weaknesses. Now don't they, Mr. Prosecutor?
I understand why he was demoted now.
This is a good stream. This is a good stream.
This one seems like
quality japes.
Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours.
Day of the crime.
Oof. Yeah, you don't pronounce the hard D on the oof, Zero.
Oh yeah.
No hard D. No hard D.
No hard D. The soft D. It's soft D.
Quality japes are.
My job is to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard.
How exactly did you keep an eye on the evidence room?
I just made sure nothing moved in that security camera monitor. That room is so still. Even time dies in there. It was just I was just a caretaker who interred,
yeah, I guess.
Interred the recordings.
You interred them.
Videos of nothing aren't that useful. When the time would come, I'd erase the tape.
Ooh. If nothing unusual is recorded, tapes are to be erased every 6 hours. That's stupid. It's stupid. You should not do that. You should keep the tapes for like at least a year.
If nothing happened in them.
If nothing happened, yeah.
No, but if nothing happened, then why would you keep it?
You should still keep it for a year.
To prove that nothing happened.
To prove that nothing happened, basically. Exactly. You guys be like,
this is before they knew that digital storage was going to be a thing. I think this came out the same year that Bill Gates was like...
We're supposed to be in 2016, 17.
Well, yeah, but Bill Gates at the time said, no one will ever need more than 32 megabytes of RAM.
Oh, that actually happened?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because the time. Each time I'd erase a tape, felt like I was erasing a part of my life.
Ooh, that's deep.
Oof.
This guy has a flair for the dramatic, but it isn't going to do him any good. So, in actuality, you don't physically enter the evidence room.
They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style.
Hold it! But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right?
Ain't you heard a word I said, partner? I told you that ain't my style.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
No desperado. I know, that's rules get in his way.
He's got a point there. Hard R in the desperado, by the way. Watch that.
Desperado.
And the ools.
No
desperados I know join the police force. So, Office Marshal. Fuck. Office Marshal. Office Marshal.
Office.
Office Marshal. It's a soft R?
No, we're moving. No, we can't do this.
Officer Marshal. On the day of the crime.
Just between you and me, I didn't set foot in the evidence room that day.
Wait,
I love just between you and me. Let's get what else is here.
There was a rubber glove stuck in the victim's lock. Do you know anything about that?
Sorry, partner. Can't say I do. I haven't been in that crypt in weeks.
How does this guy avoid being fired? Truth is, we've actually fired him multiple times. He just won't leave. We're not even paying him at this point. He's just literally holed up in the security office.
See how many cactuses there were? We couldn't get by him.
Yeah.
He nailed the thing. He nailed the door shut. We couldn't get through a security system. It was too advanced. You got Gumshoe trying to fire him every day. Oh, man, the security system was way too advanced. He nailed it shut. What am I supposed to do with that? Kim said, hey, Officer Marshal, get out of there.
Is it Fort Knox? Were they held up?
Got it locked down better than Fort Knox. Yeah. Should they keep gold? Probably. Besides, they're protected by 2 security systems anyway.
Hold it! You used to be a detective, so you used the evidence room in the past, correct?
Of course. Back in my day. Back in the day, my locker was a gold mine of evidence.
And yet you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism.
Sorry, partner. I ain't good with machines. He just reached and opened it, and it opened every time. He's like, great.
I guess so.
I couldn't even tell you how how a bike works.
What about a vacuum cleaner? Can you tell me how that works? That's quite incredible. The sensor on the locker handles cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Now that he mentions it, Detective Gumshoe said something like that too. At any rate, it doesn't seem this is relevant to the crime. Can you please tell us what you were doing when the crime took place? If I remember right, I was at the street side saloon at the time it went down. Hold it! What were you doing in a place like that?
I was eating spaghetti.
Fuck. Nice. Missing the hard eye on the spaghetti.
Thank you. Not even Angel steak lunches can beat that part of the Mongole Sapia pasta.
As our resident Italian, what the fuck is that?
I was trying to be a bad pronunciation, but then Leandro just got up and left. Like, fuck this shit, I'm done, I'm out of it.
What?
Vongole Sepia
Pasta.
pasta. Go on.
Somebody touch a
Baguette.
I want to know the joke here, though. Like, it's just bad. Do you mean to tell us you abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles?
Not just noodles, sir. Oh, desperados eat tacos. Partner.
Is that racist?
I think
it feels racist.
a little
A
bit.
little racist.
A little bit.
Oh, sorry, it feels a little acist.
Aces.
Yeah. Acist. Ace attorney. Acist. Oh my God.
We're in the Da Vinci Code now, boys.
It all makes sense.
Mongolia.
That's not what I meant. I hope this has at least taught you a lesson. That's strange. This is usually where Edward says, "Did you not want a raise this year?" Sorry, that was my Nick Edgeworth impression. It was I got lost in it.
I know, you
I was
halfway
like,
through,
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
I gotta do the impression part of it, not just the part of it.
Yeah.
I just feel like you could have gone full on and done Edgeworth and just said that Nick is perfect at impersonating Edgeworth.
Yeah. That's what we're going with.
The hell is this stream? DJing. I don't know. DJing.
Out of ammo, Officer Marshall.
That's right, partner. Or as you call it, evidence.
Oh, there's a lot of truth bullets in my gun, I'll tell you that much.
You plan to pin me to this crime, then you better draw. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time. My steel horse is waiting for me to carry me back into the west. Back west into the sunset.
One thing seems clear. Despite being responsible for guarding the evidence room, the witness doesn't appear to have seen it.
Texans don't take orders from anyone. Everyone knows that.
Apparently your superiors don't. Okay, I have a trump card in my sleeve, so I best keep my cool. Before I use it, though, I'd better up the ante. This is nice because I was wondering. I know we have the trump card, but I wasn't sure if this is the right time to use it or if it's a jump in logic.
Yeah.
So we have to use something else.
Nice.
I think it's something to do.
According to your evidence, Texas is fucking wild. They don't call it the Wild West for a reason. Wait. The screwdriver of terror.
A screwdriver of terror.
No. Maybe hit him with the SL9 and it's gonna be like, yo, you were.
No, it can't be. It absolutely cannot be.
Oh,
We can't hit it with the prince yet, though. We upped the ante somehow.
What's on the tip? Don't think too hard. Yeah. Damn it, GD. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, go to the list. The list. Go to the list. Oh. I think show him that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I give it to him. I think push up the ante. Up the ante. I mean, I can connect that.
Here?
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
We
What
don't
else?
have anything connecting him to this right now. I don't see
No,
anything.
the 77777. We're gonna ask him if that's his ID card number.
I feel like that would have come up somehow in the conversation. There's no connection there.
But okay, so this is. I'm thinking that he said he wasn't there.
Very eye in the bone of the truth. Hi, Red. Hello, wonderful Nyanas. Welcome, Red Nyana. Nyana.
Nyana.
Yeah, there's no hard R in the Nyanner. By the
No,
way. It's Nyana. Nyana.
Oh God.
Yeah, make sure. make sure, guys.
We have to let this die, Clay. We have to let this die.
Too far.
Too much.
Too far.
Ed Velvet, I see. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna see what. Neander's screaming fingerprint, but Nick says to not use it yet. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve, so I best keep my cool. Before I use it, though, I'd better up the ante. Because the fingerprints are trump cards, so how do we up the ante here?
Try what I said. Save and try it. There you go.
Dun, 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 dun. Nah, nothing wrong with recycling old jokes.
No.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so...
Induced. I see. I've been listening to the stream on the way home, and it seems you guys have already completely flown off the handle.
Yes, absolutely. All that's true. All true. Not here.
So you want to hit him with the list. Let me just press this.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, right.
What were you doing in a place like that?
I was eating spaghetti.
Even angels take lunches can beat the parlors Mongol. You need to tell us you abandoned your duties to eat some noodles. Not at all. Desperados eat taco. That's not what I meant. I hope this at least taught you a lesson. That's strange. This usually where it just says, I do not want to raise this year.
Yeah, so that definitely seems like what we're supposed to hit.
Because Edgeworth is backing off.
Yeah. Try it. I just keep going. What else is there? I think you only got the list. Wait, what's the? The only other thing I could think of is the half-filled-out report being like the card was there. Nah, hit him with the list. Just try it.
Objection!
No.
They aren't, are they?
No, damn. Oh, just use the fingerprint.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I guess I was looking too far into it.
No. GD didn't even know either. Literally, it's like I should up the. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Okay, just do it. Just do it. Yeah. Present.
Objection!
This is bullshit. Literally, I have a trump card. I shouldn't use it right now.
I should up the ante first. I know. Instructions unclear. Dick stuck in Marshall. Officer Marshall. Doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this. After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime.
And yet you dragged me down here. Blame yourself, partner.
Explain.
Blame yourself,
there's
partner.
no hard X.
E-plane. Partner.
And that's the show. Good night, everybody. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or, to be exact, a handprint.
Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt. I bear my specs. That is, make my rounds about once a month. Only natural my fingerprints will be in there.
Objection!
Woo-hoo! I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Woo, look at those legs on Marshall.
Yeah.
Witness, what is the meaning of this? Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene. The blood was wiped away. However, a luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall?
It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders.
Marshall uses head and shoulders. I was wondering.
The long locks. You gotta make sure you're healthy.
I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall. About the blood-stained fingerprints. Very well. You may begin your testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the scene of the crime. You got some splaining to do. Man, it's a bit sad. The whole fingerprints thing. I was definitely scratching my head at where to go.
Yeah.
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 I don't know why they would mislead us like that.
Why would they do that to us?
Why would they do that? Rude. I feel a little betrayed.
Yep. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in that evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it.
Not a bad angle to take, to be honest. The witness explanation appears valid. Although there's room for doubt.
Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner.
Is this a hit on No Doubt, the band? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I think so, for sure.
No Doubt is a treasure. You know, treasure. The hard D on on the treasure.
Treasure.
Yeah, you don't pronounce the hard D in treasure.
No. You
Yeah.
just pronounce a hard
No Doubt is
you
a
put,
fucking treasure.
You just put the hard D in Marshall, right?
Yeah, I put the hard D in Marshall. I put the hard D in treasure.
Yeah, Marshall, treasure.
Treasure. Ah, crap. That one's. We haven't had one of those memes in a long time. Treasure. Thank you. Yes. Yes, the good old treasure. Oh, fuck. Help it me. The defense may now cross-examine the witness. This guy's hiding something. I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it.
Stream yes, real hard today. Stream C, real hard today.
Stream is exhausting.
Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in the evidence room.
Hold it. That's because you, how do I put it? Pay your respects once a month.
Yeah, that's right. That and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine.
You fucking did it, you son of a bitch. What? What do you mean?
I mean what I said. That's the locker I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. All that's in there now, though, is a heap of broken dreams.
I see.
It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker.
Apparently, his fingerprint data was never removed from that locker's programming. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without ever knowing it.
Oh yeah, it just updated to
Marshall's own locker.
Yeah.
But he put the jacket in after he did
I
the
know,
thing. Yeah.
without ever knowing. He thought they just were unlocked. Actually, it's really convenient that then if he was the guy, then he went in there and opened up Goodman's locker. Still didn't know there's a fingerprint lock.
Yeah. So then, what about the bloody handprint?
Wasn't mine. It's no mystery.
Please explain.
My locker was covered with my fingerprints. It just so happened the murderer touched my locker where my fingerprint was by chance.
Hold it!
The chances of that happening are 1,000,000 to 1.
On the contrary, I'm gonna argue just the opposite. The chances of that not happening are 1,000,000 to 1. Get one thing straight, partner. You ain't gonna get no reward from me with a mere fingerprint.
So, that explains a lot, because he had to take the glove off to open his locker.
Yeah.
So he knows. He has to know, because he walked in, scuffled with Meekins, right? Actually, it's interesting why there was still blood on his hand then, because his glove touched the one locker on the way, as if he like limped or something. Blood
He was stabbed.
The glove blood stain, right? And then he went to his own locker, took his glove off to open it.
You wanna know why? The bloodstain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated.
Hold it!
Unrelated.
They're as different as night and day.
Oh wow.
Kind of like cereal and cereal.
One of my favorite dark jokes.
Mm-hmm. One's got to do with breakfast while the other's a type of murder.
Yeah, it's definitely an overdone.
Halloween costume.
Yeah. You got the box of cereal with a knife in it.
Yep. Don't trip or you'll truly be stabbed.
Ooh, that would be awful. Yeah, it's not safe to carry a knife around, that's for sure. A fake knife would be better.
Yeah,
definitely. You're very loud now.
You're very quiet.
He's right. Although seemingly alike, they're totally different. I don't see what homonyms have to do with this.
Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves?
Hold it!
How do you know that?
I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports.
There was a blood stain at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer. That's right. It was found on Detective Gumshoe's locker. However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murderer, wearing gloves, happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprint.
That's the only logical conclusion. Are you starting to get the picture, partner?
The picture?
The seal of blood in the desert is just food for the buzzards. There's only one reality, and that's this.
The security tape.
As long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise.
This isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's hit him with the thing.
Now then, continue your testimony, Mr. Marshall.
Too bad it wasn't me in that video part, right, partner?
Hold it!
What do you mean by that?
You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have.
Objection!
But that video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Blind spots. Places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth. The floor isn't shown. If someone's familiar with the camera's position, they could leave the room without being caught on tape.
Objection!
Oh. We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. Well, Mr. Wright, if you can show us evidence in this video that indicates Officer Marshall was present, please do so now.
Show evidence.
Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall. Tread carefully, Mr. Wright, or you might wind up being the one making the mistake. Now then, let's have another look at the video. Show us this incriminating evidence of the witness, Officer Jake Marshall.
Fast forward right to the end there, okay? Right, man. All right.
That's my jam, though. I love this song.
Oh God. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, a very creepy tape.
Dum, 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 dum.
Why is the music still going? There's no need. The music should pause with the video.
There's gotta be, I guarantee you, 110%.
Hey, Amber.
There's a dubstep remix of this song. Can you look that up, Android?
A dubstep remix to this song? Okay, well, we'll find it. It's getting louder. We need to. It's truly getting louder, and I don't like it. It's in my head, man. Oh, jeez.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
Take that!
Take that!
Very nice, subtle volume raising.
Bringing our attention back to the security camera is a mistake I'm afraid you'll not soon forget, Officer Marshall.
The days are short in Texas. So are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less?
You fucked up jacket in locker, bitch. Take fuck. Shit.
Objection.
Objection. There we go. Very well. You can clearly be seen in that video. You can clearly be seen in that video. Let's good. It's good.
Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner.
The key lies in a certain locker shown in that video. The locker with the white cloth sticking out. That was the witnesses, I believe. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit.
Oh, Meekins.
Poor Meekins.
Ma.
Bum, bum, bum.
Boom!
Oh, the white cloth. It's gone.
What is it? How did that happen? Is it magic?
What is the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then, it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation.
Ghosts.
Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Order, order. It would seem it's only...
Hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was opened? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it.
Yes, it does.
The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. Not my fault he happened to choose mine.
Ah, you're an idiot.
Yeah. That's... Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man?
This guy isn't just playing dumb. He really doesn't know. We just talked about this. We literally just talked about this.
Marshall doesn't know. Marshall doesn't know. We should tell Marshall. It's important to the case.
I hate to rain in your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker.
Oh yeah, I call you a bluff. You say open that locker. Now prove it. I think. Hey, wait, look at it. Yeah, only the signed detective print. Yeah.
Take that!
Fingerprint sensor.
We talked about this earlier today. Like, we literally just talked about this. I don't know how you,
How you missed this?
lockers can only be opened by the detective they belong to.
Well, what kind of crazy talk is this?
Are you really not listening, man? Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this.
In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less?
Ooh.
Oh, the jerky! He's jerking it on stream!
Oh my god, not clickbait, really happened. I only got one word for you, partner.
Oh!
No!
Order!
Did he get shot there?
It looked like it. Might as well have. Explain yourself.
This is a joke. It's the worst I've ever heard.
I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. I shot the marshal,
but I did not shoot the
judge at
Meekins.
T, or Edgeworth at T.
Goodman did T. I stabbed him instead.
Good manatee.
Huge manatee.
Huge manatee. I love manatees. Manatees are good things.
You think so?
Yeah, they're good. Good manatees.
My family had walrus
Ooh.
like statues in my house. I remember they're kind of like weird, but they were walruses.
I wonder what they taste like.
Probably quite fatty. A lot of blubber.
Really nice. I'm getting used to tendon. Tendon's quite tasty. It's a weird texture, but you get used to it. Meanwhile, jerking it on stream.
Yeah.
Ole! Please answer the question. What is that guy's name? We if it happens again, I'll think of it. What is he now? A bullfighter? That's all right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest out from here. We can. Have a look at these floor plans. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. If that's so then, where was the witness? It seems Mr. Wright has an answer. That's right. The only possible conclusion. Well then, let's hear it. Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime?
I think the victim. I think you gotta.
Yeah, I guess he would have to be.
Wait, the killer. Yeah, the kid. Yeah.
No. I thought the killer. No, the killer's Meekins, not Meekins.
No.
Not really Meekins, but the killer in this instance is Meekins.
No.
Bruce Goodman was the victim. And so Marshall has to be Goodman because the white jacket is in Marshall's locker. Yeah. Okay? Yes, it is worded weirdly.
Because they're both victims, but also
the victim is the killer here. Don't worry. Just get in my car.
Go
get
for it.
Get in the car.
I'm gonna go with it.
What is
I think it's a
Get
little
in the car
overthinking.
where we're going now.
Take that!
Get in the car. No time to explain. Officer Marshall was standing right here. There. But that's where the victim, Detective Goodman, was. Correct. Unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video was Officer Marshall. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm getting out of the car. I used to do that all the time in Halo 3.
Oh, yeah?
In Blood Gulch, there was that little ramp that lit up to the enemy base. And so, like, be like, come on, guys, let's get in the Warthog. I'm getting the Warthog. I'd be like, Jesus, take the wheel. And I just launch the Warthog off a cliff and jump out. And then just, like, right into the enemy base without a driver. My favorite thing to do.
Oh,
Everyone
man.
got really mad.
Oh, God, fire here!
We have no driver. There's a tank. It was you, dressed up like Detective Goodman.
Objection!
We should have a Halo.
We should play Halo.
A Halo 1
Halo 1
stream.
like the remastered one, maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't played that yet. But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at the crime scene. Once he saw that man's face, he'd know for sure.
Objection!
May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman. He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted.
When I entered the evidence room, I asked him to show his card, sir.
Yes, and how did Detective Goodman respond?
He suddenly pulled a knife on me.
It's not how you say hello. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? Yes. He would have needed to enter the evidence room, so it must have been carried with him. The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. Oh, my goodness. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized this man wasn't Detective Goodman. Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? Oh, man. He's totally dark side filling our stream right now. Is it dark side Phil? No? I can't remember his name either. Pretty awful. I think it is. It's Phil. I know it's Phil. Anyways, the stream will get it. The streamer who jerked it on stream, literally.
Oh.
DSP, yeah, DSP. Is it? No, it's not DSP, is it?
Dark Side
Phil, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's Dark Side Phil, yeah.
Phil.
Yeah.
With a PH.
Dark Side Phil is a person. Yeah.
There you go.
Are you talking about Dark Side Phil? Did it on stream? Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
The DSP call out. Ooh.
Oh.
Oof.
Ooh.
That's some tough jerky.
You got quite an imagination, partner. You got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence.
Feels pretty decisive to me. Circumstantial evidence. He's still denying it.
You're gonna have to do better than that to break a detective.
How'd you pass the exams?
Unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as the victim.
I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition.
I can't say I care for your beard.
You
I don't see
son of a
anything like that.
bitch!
He's talking directly to you. He's like, in 17 years,
I know, right?
some asshole's gonna
No, that beard
play
is
me.
majestic, and you're a son. Stream's over. I killed him.
What?
Next trial. I killed Marshall.
What? But we.
Too far.
What?
Too far.
Well. Geez, I guess everybody.
I don't have many lines, right? But you don't cross the beard line.
No. That's it. That's the last time we ever played an Ace Attorney game. That's it.
I fucking killed Marshall.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Japes!
Wow. Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence beyond proof beyond a shadow of a doubt that Officer Marshall dressed up as the victim? Well, who am I kidding? I don't have anything like that.
I can see the fear in your eyes, partner.
He already made the insult? What? I don't remember the line.
No, you skipped it.
I skipped it. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was a reflex, like, fuck this shit. And you,
Oh, maybe.
yeah.
Seems you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat.
Ah, this can't be happening. It's so obvious he's the one. What can I do? Seriously though, like we need to open his locker and the jacket's in there.
Yeah, bloody jacket.
It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed. I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics. The basics? Remember the basics of CQC.
Remember the basics. Remember the basics.
But it's a fucking crab
Remember the basics.
with a knife.
Remember the basics.
For me, that would be what Mia used to tell me. Oh, I love boobs.
I'm Mia.
I love Mia.
Mia.
Phoenix, try thinking outside the box.
Oh, would it help me?
And just in case anyone's concerned, I'm only accepting boobs as a substitute. Okay, there's not actually like next to no butts in the trial. Like I would only want Mia. I would only want Mia on trial so that we could get that rear view.
Yeah.
With the courtroom and stuff.
Yeah. For science.
I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise. But rather, I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Why do you think this locker was opened in the first place? What do you mean? There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime. Yet he did, despite the chance it might be discovered later that it has been. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. According to the defense's argument, Officer Jake Marshall dressed up as the Detective Goodman at the time of the crime. Then, after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason.
To get rid of the jacket, it's right there. Like sometimes it does that.
The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to put the cloth inside. Oh, what exactly is this piece of cloth? Perhaps the tape is the key to all of our unanswered questions. I don't have any evidence, so this video is my only shot.
Only opportunity.
Very well. Let's take another look at the security tape. After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth. Please show us why the witness had to open his locker.
Oh God, it's there again.
I need to be gone after that.
Yeah, he is. You gotta rewind. What are you doing?
I'm just jamming a little bit. Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah! For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room, though I don't know to what end yet. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked Look at how serious Officer Meekins
Mm-hmm.
is. He's ready to throw fucking down.
Oh yeah,
Like,
octopus
yeah,
style.
Like he's just like, I've trained my entire fucking life for this moment. Here it comes. And the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat. You couldn't just walk out like that. So you hid the coat in your locker.
Not bad, partner. Marshal legs for days.
Now then, Officer Marshall, are you ready to tell us the truth?
Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth.
Woo!
2 years ago, you were only half as persistent then as you are today. We all wouldn't have to be here now would we?
Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it.
All right. It seems the time has come.
Oh my god.
Ooh, Marshall's confession.
Can you look up confession really quick? If there's an instrumental of it, that'd be great. Yeah, confessions. I think it's by some confessions. Yeah, just look up confessions. Yeah, there you go.
We're getting to get. Oh, I
Time
have
for
to
Marshall's confessions.
I gotta confess.
Call.
We're gonna get claimed.
Confessions. Didn't know I was wearing the glove in my locker. Fingerprint scanner really fucked me. Okay, cut it. I'm sorry.
These are my confessions.
These are his confessions.
I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID card dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out.
Marshall's confessions.
I managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on the camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15.
I just don't know how they had that leap in logic where they're like, oh, there's a little bit of blood here. Definitely a murder took place. They've been like, what happened? There was no body.
Well, I mean, the big sin here is that they didn't DNA test the blood.
Yeah.
They didn't see whose blood it was.
Yeah.
Is the only thing,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
if they had, because there was a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
If there was a lot of Goodman's blood there, and there's a lot of Goodman's blood over here,
Yeah.
then I would understand that. But they just saw
No.
a lot of blood in the
No,
videotape with Goodman. They were like, yep,
Yeah.
that's our man.
But he very clearly left on his own accord. Like very clearly, he
No, he did not leave.
he wasn't there in the end. I guess you couldn't see the ground.
Yeah, you couldn't see the ground. Meekins
But-
was against the wall, and Marshall was assumed to be lying on the ground. Because
That's stupid.
that's what the video and that's what Meekins attested to.
But yeah, but like it's not like the video cuts. Do you know what I mean? Like it keeps going back and forth.
Yeah.
And there was nobody that.
But he's just gone. Right? The video pans, they're fighting.
Yeah.
And there's no video of him
that
leaving.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But exactly. So how would the body have been taken out?
That's the mystery.
That's stupid. It's not good.
And I mean the other part of this that you are missing in your leap of logic is that clearly the police are in on this.
Ah,
You
yes,
know.
okay.
Police chief can't conveniently deliver this tape that
Conveniently.
didn't exist
Mhm,
on the day of the crime so that we wouldn't have time to examine it and whatnot. So I mean, Gant exposed. That is exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I never noticed his rose-colored glasses. My God, he's Ma's father. Fuck.
Jesus. And now we know.
Speaking of leaps in logic.
Let's do it.
But there's still one thing I don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found in the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be?
Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. My guess is he's the donor.
It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Marshall's confession.
Oh, maybe he wasn't stabbed.
I had to do it that day. I just couldn't let it stand by and die.
Hold it!
When you say it, you mean
Do you even have to ask, partner?
the SL9 incident. 2 years have passed since that case was closed. It was going to completely end with the transferal that day.
Not if I have anything to do with it. That incident's not over.
Oh, wow. But what did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room?
When a case is closed, only that case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time, no matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. The case is mine.
You had 2 fucking years to do this, and you waited for the last goddamn day?
People are like that. Yeah, when you
I
do your
didn't do
homework.
my homework at all.
There you go.
Joke's on you. I would have let the case slide.
There you go. Yeah, it's dealt with.
But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it?
That day was my last chance. That's why I stole the detective's ID card. Dressed like him, I planned to take out the evidence. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins, so I knocked him out.
Hold it!
Are you pushing any of this?
I'm doing that one back. Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman?
If I didn't make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transferal, I'd be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere.
So you did it to fool the security camera. And the detective's ID card?
I stole that the morning of the incident.
So, that really was why Goodman started filling out his lost item report.
I returned his ID card and left it on the floor in the prosecutor's office parking lot.
The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. So, essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight.
What do you mean, partner?
I mean the fingerprint-activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself. But he could place a rubber... He could because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall.
I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out.
Hold it!
You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off.
Let's just say I was a little surprised. I only planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think anyone would actually come in during that short time.
Officer Meekins certainly is a one-in-a-million type of person. Mistaking a detective for an intruder and demanding to be shown his ID. I'll have to think a little more on this raise this year. Why did Edward get so much influence?
Anyway, he threw himself at me and I ended up cutting him slightly. Very minor cut. With me knocking him out and everything.
By the way, what happened to your knife?
Oh, you mean this one?
I was
Yeah.
thinking that, like, he literally has a knife on him. I don't know what to say. So you knocked Officer Meekins out, and...
And
Managed
managed
to
to escape. I knew which areas we caught on the camera. Wouldn't be caught on the camera.
So you did your research beforehand.
Those who go into the desert unprepared don't live long, partner. I didn't think it would make a difference, though. The security tape is erased every 6 hours. If all had gone as planned, no footage would have been left.
However, you bloodied your coat in your struggle with Officer Meekins.
If someone was in the security room when I came out, the chick would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there.
What was Officer Meekins doing at that during that time?
What else? He was sleeping like a baby.
So what you're saying is, on that day,
There wasn't any murder in evidence room
Hold it!
15.
But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place.
What are you, blind? The victim shown in that tape is me, and I'm not dead yet, partner.
So you stole the evidence from the locker?
Actually, no, I didn't.
Oh, why not?
When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone.
What? Mr. Edgewood, where is that evidence? It's still missing, Your Honor. Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing?
I don't know why. Fire away, partner. It's a free country, just remember. I'm also free to decide whether or not to answer.
Why did you do this? Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer. This is no small offense. Ooh. Shit's getting serious, guys.
Very serious.
Buckle up.
Buckle up, bitches!
Leave your japes at the door. This
Serious.
is No Jape Town.
No Jeep Town.
Put on your capes, we're going to No Jape Town.
We don't take kindly to japes around these parts.
Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't be just forgiven with a simple cut in salary. Not that salary cups are ever a valid solution. Like,
Like I said, this isn't your case. This one is mine. And I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with.
the witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more. What?
Okay.
Ooh.
I can't just forget the SL9 incident. You know why?
Hold it!
But that case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room. Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. One thing I can say for sure is he deserved his sentence. I remember the Joe Dark case. Listen, they were the Dark killings. His name was Joe Dark. Like, I don't know what more evidence you need.
That's it. Okay? This is an easy connection to make, people.
It involves serial murders, didn't it?
I don't intend to complain about how it turned out. There's something that still bothers me. Something went down at that trial. Something no one will talk about.
What happened?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Why is he so concerned with that incident? Maybe I should present him with what I think the real reason is. I had a feeling we'd wind up here sooner or later. Everyone involved here is related in some way to that case. I'd better take another look at the files. I think this is where we hit him with the
Files?
with the Neil Gold.
I had to do it. Stole the car. I was expecting.
Yeah?
Yep.
Objection!
Music to my ears, that silence. Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident.
Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner.
Cactus juice.
Guava juice.
I have the SL9 incident here. The name, Marshall, is mentioned in here. In a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man? Hit him with the Jeb Bates. Oh, you mean Master Bates? I love
Yeah.
Master Bates.
Mm.
He's a good master. I am his butler. Neil Marshall.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard that name. 2 years ago,
Oh,
he received the same lousy prosecutor award you got.
what? A prosecutor? He must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award. Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did.
That's right, he was killed. And the case fell into your hands.
But what's his relation to you?
He was my brother. He was investigating the murders with Damon Gann. then Deputy of Police.
GD, you were on record earlier saying it's totally okay to reuse jokes.
Yeah.
So you can't criticize me for that. I'm just following your advice.
Yeah.
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 Feels bad, man. I don't know. Oh, is he wearing his brother's hat?
No. No.
No, he's not.
The group of detectives I was part of worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer.
All right, you look like that. Your last name's Dark. The murders are Darks, and yeah, you did.
He's holding a knife.
Joe Darkay. My brother fought Dark and was killed. It was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed.
Serial killers
Hey, Ruby
are
Hardy.
incredibly hard to pin down for several reasons. One, like, most murders are solvable because there's a clear motive.
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah,
your wife cheated on you or something, and you did it.
Yeah.
Right? And
Serial killers.
and that's how you link to the actual killer. And then also it's a crime of passion, so it's not well thought out, and there's evidence everywhere. But serial killers are premeditated, they're random, and they're meticulous usually because they're fucking crazy a bit, right?
A lot.
Psychopaths. So it adds up to usually being really fucking hard to solve.
That's funny, GD.
No one named Long is related to the previous jokes.
Quality Jake. Quality Jake.
Later, Sheena.
Bye, Sheena.
He was arraigned and incarcerated. The case was finally closed. Okay.
He was arraigned.
Arraigned.
Arraigned?
Yeah, arraigned.
What does that mean?
Rather you didn't ask. It's a court term, man. Means like he's arraigned and incarcerated. I think it's like
Formal reading of criminal charge documents.
he's making that up. You don't know.
No,
The Android
sounds
makes
right.
things up, okay?
There's
A formal reading of criminal
charging
charging
document in the
documents.
presence of the defendant. Inform the defendant of the charges against him or her.
Yeah. Nah, I'll arraign you.
At least according to the public records.
What do you mean?
My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight.
Oh. My dad would beat up your dad, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's your reason for your insane actions.
There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, can't fool me.
Man. Ace Attorney, more like everybody hates Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Well, at least one thing's for certain.
I'd watch the sitcom.
Now we know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime.
That was the last day of the SL9 case could be reopened.
Not satisfied.
Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence.
Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled.
Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. The things that happen by chance never cease to amaze.
I mean, do you blame them, though? He's pretty easy to hate. No, I'm kidding. He's a good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
He's got a dangerous smug face, though.
At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office. This fake murder was going on at the police department.
Chance. It's gotta be more than just that. So, if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one.
Which, in turn, means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye.
Objection!
Okay.
Hit him with the objection. Remember when we were like, there's no way Goodman being murdered at the exact same time is a coincidence? Well, yeah, it's just kind of just chance considering what we know. Maybe. Hey, Alice, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, appreciate it.
But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. Oh,
Oh,
woo! Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today. But there's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department.
Seems to me this boy's got the draw on you, partner.
All of the mysteries at the police department have been resolved, no doubt about it. A sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Sky. And the testimony of one Miss Angel Starr is completely incontestable. If you have a response, make it in a single word or less. Objection! Objection! Ah!
hey, Alexandrian the Third.
I rest my case.
We did.
It seems this trial's reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt. Play them off, no doubt. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time disproving the alleged murder at the police department. There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake. But I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana's guilty. Now, the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant. Objection! Hold it! Oh! My favorite ma!
Your Honor, wait.
Emma!
The defense has an objection, a scientific objection. Right.
Oh God, she's
Right?
fantastic. I love her. What do you mean, right? But ma's going to jail! Mr. Wright. You're this girl's guardian. Your Honor? In a sense.
Please, Your Honor, all I'm asking for is a minute of your time. Please hear me out. Mr. Edgeworth, please?
Oh, you can't say no to that. I don't want to leave any loose ends. He's such a softie. You want a minute? I'll give you 3.
Whoa, look at this guy over here just handing out minutes like they grow on trees. Nice guy
You want
Edgeworth
1
over
minute?
here.
That minute needs to be at least 3 times longer.
What is the minute for ants?
Could be a minute reference to Lord of the Rings?
I think it's a reference to...
Wait, Lord of the Rings, 3 books.
Von Karma.
3 corners of a triangle. Okay,
Galadriel,
Lord of the Rings, Queen of the Elves. And everyone wants a single hair on her
No,
head.
just hand it. Just hand the mic over. Hand the mic over. All right. That works out really well.
Okay, so Galadriel is Queen of the Elves,
Yeah.
and she's super beautiful, and some guy's pursuing her and keeps asking her for a hair,
Okay, yeah.
and she's like, "No, whatever, fuck you."
Yeah.
And
I say.
when the Fellowship is leaving Lothlorien,
Oh, yeah.
Gimli is like, "Hey, can I have a hair?" And she gave him 3. So it's sort of like he's doing the same thing where it's like, "Well, I'll give you 1 word, Mr. Wright, but I'll give Emma 3 minutes."
Ooh.
It's totally like maybe not even really a thing.
It's
but there you
far-fetched.
go.
It's far-fetched, but it
Far-fetched,
is it's possible.
That'd be very satisfying though for the author if he actually did plant that there.
Oh, man.
To hear someone actually, oh, you got it, you fucking genius.
Yeah.
But if I was the author, I'd be like, yeah, I did that. You're smart.
Yeah,
I'm smart. We're
yeah,
all smart.
it's smart.
Holy shit.
I did not do that.
I was just making Edgeworth a good guy.
I just thought the Von Karma, the first time we met him, was like, this has to be done in 3 minutes. That made us steal him from his...
I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident referred to the Joe Dark killings?
Now that she mentions it, the names of both Sky Sisters were in that file.
That's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprints had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing, the other handprint.
You mean the traces of blood found in Detective Gumshoe's locker? But no fingerprints were found on it, right?
No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I could be sure to find a clue. So I ran over there and looked at it again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I did crimes. I broke into an evidence room again.
So, did you find something? And Swishy says nothing.
No.
Yes, that is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry. I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all.
Is that all?
Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student.
I don't know where this is going. And I'm just an attorney.
But, Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. If we can't find something wrong with them, please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional.
Oh, God.
If anyone can save Lana, it's you.
Me? Oh, boy. Time's up.
I
Now,
ain't found shit.
With regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain? It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark.
Yeah, when did it show up?
Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Is there any problem with this?
Oh.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry I can't be of more use. But still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be...
Which hand did Meekins get cut?
Oh my God, I really hope we don't have to pin this on Gumshoe to get an extension.
Please
Gumshoe.
answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day.
Yes, Your Honor. If ever I needed to concentrate, it's now. What could be wrong with that handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Could there be something I'm missing?
Yeah.
I object.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Objection!
I should have at least went to the court record. This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction.
Oh, it's a left glove and a right hand.
Because the blue badger's blocking it.
Oh.
So when does that handprint show up? Oh! What does that have to do with the contradiction, though? And then this happens. Ooh! That doesn't look like Marshall's knife. It has a hilt.
But
The Marshall's knife doesn't have a hilt. That's interesting. And then
remember the time?
behind there, and then is the handprint. Whoa! There's a fucking handprint on the blue badger!
what?
Yeah!
Go back. Go back. Wait, can we go back? Can we rewind at all?
Look at that fucking
Oh.
handprint.
Oh.
How do we not see that? There's a someone slapped the blue badger. We need to hold a trial.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
The only thing that seems clear is you're grasping, Mr. Wright.
You've been staring pretty intently at those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them? Yes, this is strange. Take a look at these floor plans. Something's missing.
Missing? You mean something that hasn't been drawn on there?
Okay.
Yes, something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. Let us pray the defense isn't simply trying to buy time. Very well, Mr. Wright. With all this evidence here, there's gotta be something I can use. The question is, which item can prove something is missing from the floor plans? The blue badger panel. We're throwing the badger at them. Spread badger. Here we go.
Yeah. Throw the badger. Oh wow, that worked.
wow.
What about that piece of plywood?
The blue badger, mascot of the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The blue badger's not on here.
No.
So watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Boo-boo-boo. Well, what? Oh! That's right. So long as the Blue Badger's dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint on the spot of the locker.
Wow. What?
Bitch's job is to buy time. So, that means, what exactly does this mean? It means it can't be done. What are you saying? Blood traces are undeniably found in that locker. Don't look at me. I didn't put it there.
Mr. Wright, think it through scientifically.
Emma.
On that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the Blue Badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker.
So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in. Just a moment. I will not allow such a far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom. It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled, not once, but twice.
But how?
One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time, someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered.
Objection!
Cry.
That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept such your absurd claim.
Objection!
Woo! Hit him back! The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found on the locker.
Objection!
Woo! It's getting spicy.
So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves it occurred.
When did the first incident occur?
Oh, at 4:20.
To summarize, the defense claims that prior to Officer Meekins being cut by Jake Marshall, who is posing as Detective Goodman, another incident took place in that courtroom.
Evidence room.
That's right. The blood mark on the locker proves this. Very well. Then tell us, when did this first incident occur, as Mr. Edgeworth said? Proof must be presented. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that. Now then, will the defense please present its evidence? What shows when this first crime took place?
Do we have the log? The log. Over one.
1 second.
Yeah.
So this
five
happened at
four-
5:15.
Yeah. No, the over left log. That yeah, ID. Yeah, 420, 440.
4:20. I guess so. Would have to be this, I guess, right? Yeah.
Hit it one more. Look at it again. Real quick, it was Edgeworth, Meekins, Goodman.
But Edgeworth would have seen it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
4:20,
Send
I'm
it.
pretty
Yeah.
sure
Send
that's
it. Send it. Send it.
Take that!
If the crime took place inside the evidence room, the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required. An ID card. Oh! The ID card. Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at, let's see, 4:50 p.m.
Yeah.
If the crime took place before that time, then it would be 4:40 p.m. Oh! Oh! Miles Edgeworth! Just what have you done?
I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy.
Drop the act, witness. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me.
Nope, I ain't getting it.
I'm afraid I don't understand either.
It's clear from the numeral test that blood was there. However, the second crime took place. Both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood.
That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away, but by the real murder.
I would have just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible.
That would mean the crime must have been taking place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. Let's look at the charts again. There's only one other card remaining here. 777 7777. Gotta be the temporary card.
Talk about a lucky number.
But wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 777 7777. 8 Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take a look at this ASAP. Find out whose ID number is 7.
That's 1 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I am unable to look up the owner of that ID card, at least at present.
What?
Explain yourself, son.
The ID number 777 7777 belongs to somebody with a rank of captain or higher. Someone who's a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity.
Objection!
Never mind. But that's ridiculous. Just how?
I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright. There is one situation in which can be granted such authority. We can be granted such authority.
If an official charge filed against an executive is accepted. An official charge?
You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. This is how the prosecutor's office operates.
Objection!
I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you would keep your slander to yourself.
Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yes?
No, not you. To her, the defendant sitting over there. Your own little executive.
Ah, fuck.
Look.
Lana! Lana!
Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course we'd look up her ID number. It's not 777 7777 77.
Don't play me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing about that incident.
The SL9 incident.
That's me, this chief prosecutor. Did that trial 2 years ago? Did you really only use legitimate evidence?
Oh, fuck. Do you need the witness to repeat his question, Chief Prosecutor? I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. At the time, occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did.
Lana!
Lana!
I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law.
Defendant, just what are you saying?
Well, let's go again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court?
Very odd how they're switching positions like that.
Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say, yeah, you did?
Chief Prosecutor, you didn't.
I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Oh, why won't you answer him? Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
But Lana!
Lana!
Even if it involved forging evidence. Great side boob going on.
Great side tier going on, because we're a family-friendly Catholic Roman
Oh, yeah.
channel. Okay.
Absolutely.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
No! Wow! Wow! Wow, that rabble! Order! 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 The chaos in the courtroom could not have been quelled. The conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day. Oh my God! Rabble, rabble, rabble. Oh, fuck, it's deafening.
Wow. Save. What a perfect place, a perfect time, a perfect crime. Wait.
Charlie!
Charlie. Bye, Charlie.
Wow. That rabble's intense.
Oh, that's awesome from Cyril. This is great. My grimace face. Objection!
I really get it in my objections.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really, really good. But thank you, Cyril, for sending us this fan art. If you do send your fan art to us by Twitter or email or anything like that, we'll see it. We'll see
I
it.
can say there's no doubt in this case.
Nice. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. But thanks everybody for joining us for this amazing time playing some Ace Attorney. We're gonna be playing some more. Playing tomorrow is. What day is tomorrow? Sunday.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
We're gonna play some more Valhalla tomorrow.
I think we had something else on the schedule.
Do we?
What's on the schedule?
No. I don't know. I think it's about what are we? Tomorrow at noon we're gonna be live though. Make sure.
Don't speak. I know just what you say.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we're gonna be playing Valhalla tomorrow. We have nothing on the schedule that day. So tune in at noon for some more of that amazingness, and then we're gonna going forward be playing Valhalla on Sundays. Don't touch that dial though, except for go over to our Discord because we're gonna be doing some anime watch together. It's gonna be a great time. This is so.
Oh shit, Tasso!
スーパーウルトラグレートデリシャスワンダフルやばい。
Use the wheel.
Use the wheel.
Okay.
Use the wheel.
Look at those intense feels at the end of that trial. Suitable for a feel wheel. Also, just wondering for the both of you, what have been your fave characters to voice so far? And who are your top characters? I love voicing Gumshoe. I think it's just a fun voice.
No, it's a fun voice.
Fun. It's a good one. And then favorite characters, gotta be good old friend Gumshoe as well. I think he's one of my favorites. It's such a guy.
I like Emma. Emma's great.
Emma's fine. Emma's fine. Yeah.
You're glad to hear the subs for 7 Deadly Sins are at least passable. I still want my Holy Knife arc.
Whoop.
Hey, Tasso, thank you so much. The melancholy of Tasso Hi Suzu Garika.
Yeah. Who is your favorite character to voice?
Haruhi.
Who is your favorite character to voice?
Haruhi. There's only Haruhi.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Haruhi's my favorite, Nick.
There you Hey, Ruby Hardy subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel.
Nick, though. Nick's fun.
Nick?
Yeah, I get to say things very seriously.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, anyways, that's been fun. That's on the wall.
Tasso on the wall. Just
All right.
Haruhi.
Tell them about Anime Watch after this. Whoop, what we're doing.
Haruhi's English VA does voice a character late in the series. No way! That's amazing. Nick, the infamous serious character. Yeah. I think a lot of people are Nick. Nick is very relatable. Oh, just what you're thinking. I don't need your splaining. Don't tell me 'cause you're a man. Mansplaining.
Oh my god. All right, everybody, let's turn it off. Let's see tomorrow. Whoop. Get our goodbyes in and all that stuff. Thank you, Tasso. Karaoke night, anybody? Let's do this thing. All right, anything more to add? Anything more to add?
Jump in Discord. We're starting the Anime Watch now. Go now. I'm actually gonna make the Anime Club public, but
There you go.
we're still gonna have the role. I think I haven't talked to anyone about that.
Beautiful.
Nick is one of the biggest fucking moods. Remember the hard R, my boy.
No.
What a way to start.
What a way to. What?
yeah.
Oh God.
The
Then
hard
there's
H.
the hard H.
The worst part is like I can't hear myself really, so I said it completely oblivious. to myself.
Yeah. All right, everybody. See you tomorrow. See you in the Anime Club, and then see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.